Hello everyone, Drew Phillips here. Thank you for volunteering to assist us with the audit of ImageTrend. We believe that we have created a PCR form that's mostly complete, and I'm now looking for feedback from you all to help me find the mistakes and things that need to be added or omitted from the PCR form. The first thing that you're going to have to do, what we're asking of you is to go in after you write a PCR at work, rewrite that PCR in ImageTrend, and then report feedback to me on whatever issues you find or any feedback you have whatsoever. So the first thing you're gonna have to do when you get to work is grab your tablet, and we're gonna have to add ImageTrend to your dashboard. The way we're gonna do this is you're gonna go to the web browser, and you're gonna type up in the top bar, SACFire.imagetrenddelete.com/organization SACFire /runform /login. You're going to submit this. It's going to take you to a form that looks like this. This is the Elite Field login. You're going to go ahead and press the upload button up in the right hand corner and hit add bookmark. Erase run form login, and let's retitle this Elite Field login. And then go ahead and hit your save button. All right, this will save it to your dashboard, and you should see ImageTrend Elite up here on your screen. Once we have ImageTrend on your tablet, we're going to go ahead and go to login. Your username and generic password will be communicated to you individually. You'll go ahead and plug in your username, which is your 225 number, and that generic password. You'll sign in, it'll take you to a location, and it'll prompt you to reset your password. Once you get there, it'll take you to an agency selector. You'll choose the Sacramento Fire Department.
Okay.
Once you're here, this will be your login page.
Awesome.
This is the ImageTrend Elite form. So go ahead and, once it loads, go ahead and enter the information that you need here. So it'll sync real quick, and then you'll be able to add your crew, your unit, and your shift. All right, so
What's this? Pete Lucas key.
So once your software syncs, you can go ahead and add your crew. So I'll add myself. Level will be paramedic. Role will be primary transport driver. All right. Hit OK. Add whoever you happen to be working with that day and their level. And then come down to unit and shift. You can assign your unit. Level of care will be paramedic. Okay. You can also assign your shift and your medical device. All right. Once your crew's set up, you'll now go into create your incidents. So go ahead and just click create new incident. Yes. It will take you to our generic PCR page. From here, you can go to the CAD button and look up the results based on rig number to pull up the calls that you are running. So here's my last call, 6 Blue Dun Court. Go ahead and download that from the cloud, and it'll plug all the information from the call that you ran into the PCR. From here, go ahead, go through the PCR, document everything as it was on the call. However, don't document name or birthday or anything along those lines. We can just make these patients John Doe. You'll see a couple things I've done to try to make the PCR creation easier is I've added situations. So if you look on the right corner, you'll see the situations tab. You can open that up. I've inserted every protocol that we have, and you can select that, which will then allow you to select the not required, but the possible interventions you would do on that sort of call. This is where I'm looking for feedback, mostly on these situations. So these were created extremely quickly. When you go through and you open them up, you'll see all the information will be there. So certain things that I'm looking for feedback-wise would be something like the medication administration route being options that aren't applicable to our agency, or the medication dosage units being something that aren't applicable to that medication. Anything and everything that you find that can make this quicker, easier, more straightforward for the crews out there is exactly what we're looking for. So you can go in, you can hit cardiac dysrhythmias, and you'll see all those interventions, possible interventions are there for you. Once you complete the PCR, secondly, you can also upload the information from your monitor. The way you'll do this is you'll go to EKG and you'll go to Physio Cloud Control. And if you've pre-entered your device, you'll see the information pop up here. In order to get this to populate, you'll need to go on your monitor. When you go to transmit, it'll pop up, you'll see HEMS. You'll have to scroll down to Image Trend and actually upload it to Image Trend. So you'll have to do 2 imports. One import will be to Mobile Touch for your legitimate tag on the run. The second import will be to Image Trend so that it shows up here. You'll hit your download button and it'll download the PCR for you. Once you finish, your validation will only be at 95%. The reason being is that at this point, we have not entered all of the required boxes. So you'll get to the end and you'll only be at 95% because the disposition is going to be unselectable. I'm aware of this. Just go ahead and leave it as red and submit it, and it will still allow you to submit it at only 95% validation. But try and fill out the rest of it so that we can find out whatever issues we have. For the sake of time, don't worry so much about crazy narratives or anything along those lines. I'm looking for feedback to change the software, not for to review calls, if that makes sense. So once you're done writing your PCR, you're going to go ahead and post it. And you'll mark EMS incident as finished on post, right? So post it, it'll save it to the cloud, and I'll be able to see this. Make sure that you save your incidents to the cloud, not only so that I can see them, but this is how we're going to track how many PCRs you completed so that we can get you that MQAO pay that you deserve. Once you're done writing your PCRs and you have something you want to communicate with me, we're going to go ahead and go to your email, go to the SharePoint, and under MQAO, you'll find that I've added a form titled Image Trend Feedback. If you open up Image Trend Feedback, you'll see here we have category. That would be whichever category the issue is found in. So if the category is found in the abdominal pain region, then put in abdominal pain. If the category is found with something wrong with the signatures page, plug that in. Then continue with the issue, whatever you found. And then also, if you have a possible resolution or something that you think should be included, go ahead and include that in the possible resolution phase box there. As I go through, I'll paint them green or red, meaning I've either communicated them and we're working on it, or it's been resolved green and we can move on from there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. And once again, I appreciate you stepping up and assisting in us making sure that ImageTrend is ready for launch. Thanks a lot.